What's good, YouTube? Like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, or else you're gonna go blind. I would not risk it. If you go blind, how you gonna watch other YouTube videos? But if you don't believe me, then look what happened to this man.
And now, this world shall know pain. Justice. You strive for your own sense of justice, and I strive for my own version of it. So do you finally?
So in today's video, man, I want to tell y'all the best ways how to get greens, like to just shoot all greens, and not even just all greens, just to shoot more consistent in general. Because shooting is a skill gap this year, and it definitely needs to be announced and more talked about. So I would say for the first tip in shooting, bruh, take that meter off. When you shoot with the meter, it just limits the green window when you shoot. Shout out to all the people that told me to take my meter off. Y'all saw it in some videos. I had my meter on, I took it off. But yeah, that's the first tip. Take that meter off. Now the second tip is you need to subscribe. I'm just kidding. But the second tip is when you're creating your jump shot, you can't just make the jump shot how you want it. It can't just be off of looks or anything, because certain bases and releases help you. You can look at 2K Lab. Certain bases and releases have different green window percentages, and that takes an effect when you shoot with the meter on and meter off. So before you make any custom jump shot, watch some YouTube videos. You can look at my previous videos on my jump shots that I recommend, but don't just be making any jump shots based off the looks. Now, after you find a jump shot that you can time, that it's fluent, it's smooth with you, after you do that, then you need to know, are you a timing person or a looks person? So personally for me, I'm a looks person. So off of every fade, step back, regular jump shot off the catch, I'm always looking at my player to time. I'm never going off of timing. So when you find a jump shot, you need to make sure you can time it, or if not timing, then you need to look at your my player. So a trick that you can use is you can slow down a clip easily. You can just, while you're bored, you can easily go to the Xbox app, and you can go to a clip that you shot. You can pause it to look when your player releases it. Where do you green it? Where's the green? So for me, my player, when like the ball's on the side of his head, I know when to release that, and that's where I release it. So either go off of timing or looks when you time your jump shot. So once you're able to time your jump shot, you got everything fixed out, then I would say go over to the boost and buy some jump shot boost, because it gives you a +5, especially if you don't make a pure sharp like me with 99.3. If you're like offensive threat, playmaker shot, you don't get the 99, you can buy boost. I would say another thing you need to do is know your way around the court. Know your hot spots. And even if it says it's a hot spot, but you can't shoot from there consistently, like I know I can't really shoot corner consistently. Know your weak spots on the court, know your hot spots, so you're able to shoot. You can easily go check that out by going to the my court, and looking on the bottom of your my player. It should be red, white, or blue. If it's blue, it's cold, red is hot, and then white is neutral. So yeah. Another thing that I do before I come to parks, I try to play at least one my career game before going to park, so I can get my jump shot down, so I don't come to park and start bricking, because who wants to lose park games because the shooter's not making the shots. So I try to play one my career game before I go to park. Another thing is, for my career, you could also see that my career is smoother when you shoot, because it's just smoother, obviously, because it's not online. But another tip is, you could take off your jump shot animation. So the clips that I do have animations on, but the ones in the beginning of the video were from newer. So when you take your animation off, it's like way smoother for me. So you can go try that out and comment maybe to tell me if it helps you make it even smoother. But yeah, try to play at least one my career game, or go to your my court before you start playing park, so you can get your jump shot down. Because for me, when I wake up, I'm not going to be greening as soon as I get on the game. But yeah, keep that in mind. Now for this next tip, this is for not point guards, but like the hash shitters, the ones that just sit, at the hash or sit in the corner. This is for like catch and shoot. So as I told you in the last video, was that catch and shoot releases and off the dribble releases are different. Now you can still go off of timing, but it's just a little bit different because especially if you have catch and shoot, Hall of Fame, and you know the other person has floor general and dimer, it's gonna give you a boost. So you might not even have to release it right, you'll still green it. So just keep that in mind. So while you're dribbling, you shoot. If you're whiting and you're releasing at the same time off the catch and shoot, it's gonna be different. So make sure you know the two releases because they're gonna be different. So yeah, and also what I learned was before, you know, I was in rec when I realized this, was to not hold down X or whatever. I don't know what it is on PlayStation, but I'm on Xbox. So before you shoot, don't hold down X before you get it because it'll make you do some gather or some step and make you release it early, which I didn't know. So now I do know. So before you catch and shoot, you know, wait until the ball's in your hands to then shoot, unless you know you're a real good shooter, or maybe if you have your meter on, you can hold X down. But now I know, so don't do this. Do not hold down the button before you get the ball. Another thing, man, is I know y'all, I know everybody has more than one build on this 2K because, you know, everybody has more than one build. So y'all remember my two-way sharp. So basically another tip that I have is y'all cannot have 3 or 4 different jump shots on 4 different builds. It's too, it's way too hard for you to remember the timing. At least it will be hard for me. I'm not you guys, so I can't really say. But for me, I have one jump shot, which is in my other video, and I keep it for all the builds that I make. So for my two-way sharp, I have that exact jump shot, so I can time it, have quick draw, Hall of Fame, just like my main build. So it's just easy. So it's the same shooting as every time. So make sure for y'all, if y'all have offensive threat, playmaking shot, and y'all make another guard build, another rebounding wing or something, I know it might feel a little bit different, but make sure you have the same jump shot. And if you don't want to play my career and you don't want to have your custom thing, then make sure whatever base you have for your custom jump shot, put that base as your main jump shot. So for me, I have base 98. So then I use just regular 98 for my two-way before I played my career and before I got the jump shot. Before I got the, what's it called? The jump shot creator. But yeah. Now I'm telling you beforehand, before I took my meter off, there was games where I would brick like so bad. I would shoot like 1 for 7 or something like even worse than that. So when that does happen, you know, you're probably going to rage quit. But when that does happen, take that opportunity to go to my career, you know, where it's smoother. Put your meter on for like 1 possession maybe, and then time it after that, and then you should be good. And just make sure you practice. You know, practice makes perfect. So you got to just keep practicing with that one jump shot until you get it down. Fade, step back, everything. Because with me for this build, I've been rocking this build since the game came out. You know what I mean? So when you get a jump shot and, you know, you practice, you get it down packed, that's just going to make you a good shooter. But yeah, I think that's all I got for y'all today. You know what I mean? Like and sub if you're new. You know, you enjoyed the video, you can subscribe to me. You know what I mean? If you like the content, I'm going to keep posting helpful tips, you know what I mean, or other stuff. I'm gonna put my mixer down in the description because that's where I stream and get some of that content, you know, and I'm with other people. That's where I get my content. So for everyone to watch me live, you know, we just be in there, we be funny, you know what I mean? It's funny. So, you know, I'll leave my mixer down there if y'all ever want to watch me while I'm on, so y'all can see me live. But yeah, man, I think that's all I got for y'all. It's your boy I Don't Miss, and I'm out.